My good people, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you today to a great discussion, to a great interview, to a great podcast, to a great talk. Now, today, unlike the other days, we have been talking about business. We have dived much into sales and marketing. We have ventured into, we have talked about people in Europe. We have also ventured much into how people, cultures. We have ventured all into relationships. Now, unlike the other days, today we will immerse ourselves into something that is very, very great and very common. What is that thing? Literature. English and literature. Thank you so much for those people that have tuned in. Welcome to the great discussion. This one will be the greatest of it all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and this is your place to be at all times and at all moments. Can you guess where our guest is coming from? Who do you mind to guess and write to me where or which country is our guest from? Do you know the country that our guest is coming from? A very nice country, a good country that we all know. Our guest has a profound knowledge and wisdom in literature, is a well-renowned lady who is into writing. He has that immense knowledge of all English that you need at this moment. So welcome, stay tuned till you get all the knowledge from Ukraine. Our plane will move all the way to this country that is called Ukraine. Are you ready? Write me in the comment section. May I know who is that one person that has tuned in. I can see Sonny Cruz. Sonny Cruz. That is hello, Teacher Michaels. Welcome so much. Thank you so much, Sonny Cruz. This is your place to be at all times. Thank you so much. So I think our guest is in the studios. We will begin immediately. Our good engineer, can you do justice to our guest and bring him live to these people who are watching? Let's go. In a count of 3, 2, 3, 2. I'm not seeing our guest. Engineer, I'm not seeing our guest. Where is our guest? Engineer, bring our guest. I'm seeing Mercy Ntenya, ready. Stanley Mwaniki, what's up? Here for literature. Thank you so much, Mercy. And finally, our guest is here. Wow. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello.
You're good?
Yes, of course.
How was your day?
This was wonderful but easy.
Uh-huh.
So I really appreciate your greetings to me. It was so awesome. And I want to say to you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night from Ukraine. But right now we are not from there, but still, hello from Ukraine.
So your day was good?
Yeah, wonderful. What about you?
Mine was great.
It's also wonderful. Amazing to hear it.
Wow. Welcome to Ombasa TV studios. This is your place to be at
For
all
today.
times. For today. At all times, not only today.
Okay,
This is your
think about that.
The fans are waiting for you now. You made a hi to me. Now, can you greet them? They're there. They're watching you. Talk to them.
So, hello, the watchers and followers of Ombasa TV. I hope you will like this interview. I hope you will find something new and interesting for you and have a great time.
Wow. Thank you so much. That's great. So, who are you? They don't know you.
So, my name is Olena. I'm studying applied linguistics in my home university in Ukraine, and right now here I'm an Erasmus student who is more dived in languages and also a little bit of technologies. And also I really like to read different types of books, poems, and a little bit can speak about psychological writing. So maybe today you will find some tips, pieces of advices that may inspire you how it inspired me for my life.
Wow. Thank you so much. That's very great. Thank you so much for that. You have given them the whole gist of what they will be getting tonight. It will be great. You will love it. My good people, welcome. Stay tuned till we finish this great conversation. This is your place to be at all times. To begin with, Olena, in your words, why is literature, important? Why is it important?
The everyday world is full of chaos, overwhelming of stuffs, and your everyday is so busy.
Mhm.
You try to do a lot of things, but sometimes people need to stop
Mhm.
and change their point of view.
Uh-huh.
They need to go somewhere, or if they are not have opportunity to go, they may read a book. They can
Uh-huh.
open the book
Mhm.
just for some minutes of the day
Uh-huh.
and see something else, because
Ah.
books are not only about our reality.
Mhm.
Obviously there are true life stories
Mhm.
in the paper,
Sure.
but for a lot of people there are different genres that may inspire them, they may catch them. So if you're overwhelmed of life chaos,
Mhm.
you may just open the book that you
Uh-huh.
like or would like to read
Uh-huh.
and see another perspective of life and see
Mhm.
how other people deal with their problems,
Uh-huh.
how they can solve it, and
Mhm.
maybe it can inspire you for your life.
Ah, wow, amazing. So, to get it right, I've heard you saying that they can inspire you, they can help you to see how people view different, they view life from different angles. Is that what I heard?
Yes,
Right.
you're
Now,
right.
now to dive into, let's say, inspiration. Let's say, what is this maybe one thing that you picked from any book that you might have read, and you are like, wow, I met this great inspiration. What is this one point?
You know,
Mhm.
it might be so obvious
Mhm.
and like easy, and people will say like, "Oh, everybody's saying this,"
Uh-huh.
but never just listen. Never give up. In every book
Ah.
that you will read,
Mhm.
is it novel, is it like fantasy or something connected to like computer futures,
Uh-huh.
it's about
Mhm.
not stopping. You need to
Ah.
go to your goal, you need to go to your waypoint
Mhm.
till the end,
Ah.
even if something feels like bad and you think that no, I will not finish it,
Mhm.
still you have this experience that may help you in another goal that you will see in your future.
Hey, wow, brilliant. So, how can reading, a book change one's life? You know, there's someone maybe who has begun a journey of reading any book. How can it really impact one's life?
Firstly, it depends in which type of books you're reading,
Uh-huh.
but if we will start from the really beginning,
Mhm.
a lot of people have problems with the vocabulary.
Mhm.
Like even they know a lot of words, but
Uh-huh.
some of them they do not have in their active vocabulary because they do not remember them, they do not use them. That's like much, because in everyday life you will not use this long word that everybody is scared of, like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But if you will open the book, especially like a classic one,
Mhm.
you will see this word or you
Mhm.
will see another one that it might be interesting for you but
Mhm.
not really common in everyday speech, like why you are using this.
Mhm.
But by reading for like 10-15 minutes per day,
Mhm.
you will meet some words that maybe are useful in
Mhm.
some situation
Mhm.
or in some might be really crucial, and you
Uh-huh.
will remember them because you activate your brain. Your brain sees that, oh, this word I already know.
Mhm.
Sometimes there are new words, so you're going to like Cambridge,
Mhm.
you're searching the words,
Mhm.
seeing what does it mean. Maybe you're finding the translation if you're reading in a foreign language,
Uh-huh.
and by using it like 1, 2, 3 times, you will
Uh-huh.
remember it for a long period of time. So it
Uh-huh.
literally may help you
Mhm.
to think more widely
Uh-huh.
and speak more improved.
With ease, and you can
Yeah.
speak in an excellent, let's say, fluency, and
Yes.
also at a high vocabulary that is much elevated, right?
At least if
Mhm.
you're thinking about something,
Yeah.
it must be easier to you to find the right word in a shorter
Ah,
period of time.
you hit it right. I know I've seen speakers. they are talking and they have fillers. You know,
Yes,
people
yes.
on podiums, they're trying to speak. They have all the brains, they have, all the points, but now delivering them is a problem.
Yeah, it's like the word
Mhm.
sticking on my tongue, in the edge of the tongue, but I cannot say it right now.
Uh-huh.
And when you see this word in the book or the poem,
Mhm.
sometimes it really helps you to recall it much faster.
Ah, wow. So the problem of speakers who do mamas, is not reading books.
In
Uh-huh.
some cases,
In
yes.
some cases, we can say it's not reading books, right?
Like in everyday life right now,
Mhm.
where our life is literally derived by devices, a lot of social medias,
Uh-huh.
and really fast clipping,
Mhm.
mind clipping.
Uh-huh.
It's really important to
Mhm.
read at least something. It's
Oh.
maybe not just like a classic book or something psychological.
Mhm.
It may be something easy. For example, some people are interested in Japanese or Korean culture, like at whole Asian,
Mhm.
so they can start with reading like mangas. It's much
Uh-huh.
shorter because there are a lot of pictures, but still they
Mhm.
are reading, they are improving. And for example, if you are a person who want to learn new language, for me it
Mhm.
was English.
Mhm.
I start to learn some words because I was reading firstly mangas
Uh-huh.
in English
Uh-huh.
because it's shorter. There are no like huge replics like in the usual book. There
Mhm.
are small like clouds with some words, two, three
Mhm.
sentences, and you see a foreign word, you are trying to find it, you
Mhm.
know it because it will be so common in the whole story. That
Oh.
might help you improve your knowledge, your passive vocabulary, and maybe even active one.
Wow, that's very good. And what was this first book that you read and you felt that now I'm motivated? I'm
Um,
good at least.
it also, I think, might depend on the topic.
Mhm.
If we will speak more about something creative,
Uh-huh.
the first book that
Mhm.
connects me
Mhm.
to fantasy world and showed me that this type
Mhm.
of genre
Mhm.
may help me to be motivated because especially in this type of genre
Uh-huh.
a lot of stories are about women's.
Uh-huh.
There was a book
Mhm.
from author Rena Baron,
Uh-huh.
and it's called The Kingdom of Souls. And honestly,
Uh-huh.
I think you will like it.
Uh-huh.
It's a story about Africa, about your continent, and about mythology connected to your continent. And
Mhm.
there is a main character who is a woman
Mhm.
who struggles some problem in her like teenage life because it's young adults.
Just a second.
Yeah.
You say it's about Africa and you've just mentioned struggles.
Uh,
I can connect the dots from the word
yeah.
struggles. Good
But
people.
it's not for you know
Mhm.
right time like right now. It's not modern time.
Mhm.
It's the years
Ancient
before. It's
periods.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
about ancient periods
Mhm.
when people like were connected by souls to the spirits,
Oh.
by kings
Mhm.
derived.
Uh-huh.
It's like quite different to
Mhm.
everyday's today life,
Uh-huh.
but still it
Mhm.
may catch you because in every period of time, if
Mhm.
you're a teenager, you will have same problems that much
Mm.
really
All right. Now,
struggle you.
I'm much curious about the book, and the fans watching are much curious about the book.
I
Now
hope
that
so.
you have an aspect of Africa and you've read a book about Africa, now can you now give us the main themes and something that sparked you and you feel like this really motivated me? You are there now. Give us.
From this book,
Mhm. Yeah, the
so
kingdom.
as I said,
Mhm.
never give up. And
Mhm.
in this story, I don't want to give you like some spoilers,
Mhm.
but I want to show you that this is a story about not giving up
Mhm.
because there is a main character, a
Mhm.
girl,
Mhm.
and she really wants
Mhm.
to be like other people.
Mhm.
but in like some cases she is not as usual as others. She
Mhm.
do not have something that have everyone else,
Mhm.
and it makes her feels like so bad, so
Mhm.
disappointed,
Mhm.
but she still tries to find the way to do it.
Mhm.
And I will make you a dot. You need to read if you want to know the ends. But I think you can understand what might be if I'm saying that never give up and you will have your goal.
You are our teacher today, and we I know they are comfortable you teaching them. They need you to tell them, but now we have picked something. Never give
Give up.
up. Wow, wow. My good people, never give up. That is from Ukraine. Our guest, Olena, dispensing wisdom. Hang on her lips as you get the knowledge. Never give up. Now, on the same note, in life, have you felt in any point, like now I want to give up as a lady?
Obviously, there are a lot of cases.
Give me the extreme case.
Firstly, a
Mhm.
lot of people, I think in every country, as me as well, there was a situation when you didn't have a connection with other people and
Uh-huh.
you feel like not as other because you like look another way, you or speak or behave in another way. And
Mhm.
for somebody, if it will be not that like good, they think, oh, so if you're not like us, we
Mhm.
can lead you or make ourselves higher
Uh-huh.
by making you lower. And in this
Mhm.
point, I think a lot of people can feel themselves really bad and think like, what I need to do, I don't know what to do, I think I need to stop doing anything because I do not have a right choice.
Mhm.
But exactly in this situation,
Mhm.
is the thing that you do not need to stop. You
Uh-huh.
need to show that everybody need to respect, especially you. And first person that will respect you,
Mhm.
it's you. There
Ah.
are no other people that will help you immediately. Only you and only your thoughts, your brain, your actions.
Ah.
And also, I
Mhm.
can give you a hint to another book, more
Mhm.
psychological one, because I know that people like different genders.
Sure, sure.
It's Atomic Habits. It's a book that really can help you to think about how can
Mm.
you help yourself
Wow.
improve your life and have a hint how not to give up.
You mentioned Atomic Habits. I have, that book, the first time I heard of that book, I saw it online. It was linked with money, business. It was linked to a book called, it was about money, The Rich Billionaire, something like that. I don't know
Yeah,
if the habits can also somehow shed something like entrepreneurship skills. I
it's
don't
not
know.
only about money. It's look like this, but honestly, there are a lot of good things
Yeah.
that are saying to you how can you change your life to
Mhm.
make it easier for you to not have this like anxiety of, for example, of work,
Uh-huh.
because it's also connected. Even if
Mhm.
we'll speak about money, but it's not our topic today,
Yeah, sure.
people need to know how to help themselves not to have this anxiety because everything can make them tired, even exhausted. So they
Mhm.
need to know
Mhm.
how to deal with that and help themselves.
Brilliant. Now, can you explain how maybe literature helps someone find their voice?
So if you are reading any different genres of book,
Yeah.
you can see the perspective of other people. You
Mhm.
can
Yeah.
judge them. You can see what you like in their ways,
Mhm.
in their behavior and actions,
Mhm.
what you do not like at all,
Mhm.
and something you can take like an experience. Because, for example, me, when
Mhm.
I'm reading a book,
Mhm.
usually if it's from a first person,
Mhm.
I used to put myself on the place of this first character. So usually like I see the situation from the first point. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, situation is not going with me, but I see everything, I understand
Mm.
everything, and I also need to think about, I need to like switch on my brain what I need to do in this situation. Like it's maybe the highest point of my life in this moment, in this story. So I need to think how will I deal. Or for example, if it's detective and you are trying to find who is this person that we are want to show that he is like bad person and he is making problems, for example, for a city, or he's making murders. So here you especially need to put yourself in this story and think, connect every dots. You are switching on your brains. It's making you really more smarter because it's creating new connection in the brain. Your nerves try to evolve and make you more smarter to understand how finish the story, what will be in the end, will I guess or no.
Brilliant. On that sense, I can connect whatever you have said to a book that I read, How to Kill a Mockingbird.
I heard it.
You have read that book?
Honestly,
Maybe
no,
you have
but
heard of it. Now, there's one line that is very, very, you must see that line. When you read that book, that is, this conspicuous sentence. It says, you will never understand a person unless you climb and get inside their skin.
Yes.
That is now what you're trying to do.
Yes,
by saying
exactly.
that now you be the first person, you climb the skin and take the position of the other, right?
Yes, it's
That's
true.
very amazing. That's very brilliant. Thank you so much. That's great. And that trend, that is also something that it sheds light to the viewers in a point that for you, when you're reading the book, we should not then be passive readers. We should actively involve ourselves to take the position of the first person. That's the other.
Obviously. You're making it right.
Wow, it's right?
Yeah, it is.
You made it right first. Oh, so you have your voice, Now, maybe at what age did you begin, having the insight of reading books? At what age of time were you inspired to begin reading books?
Oh, in my case, I was reading book from my childhood, and before time I started to read by myself, my mother was reading books for me. It was like books for children that everybody know, but I was literally inspired by books from the childhood, from the first my years of life, and then I started to read by myself. I was even much more connected to it. I even remember the time when I was, I think, 6, and I already knew how to read a book, and I came to my mother with one of the story. It was the Oz, and I said to her, "Can you read this book for me again?" And she said, "You know how to read. You can read by yourself." So I went to another room. I opened the book and I started reading. And for me, it was like a memory and pushing to, I think, a future me, because from this moment I started to read books by myself, and I still reading them in different genres. I'm not closing myself in only one way.
That's very brilliant. So it was at a tender age, right? At a younger age.
It was from the young age, yes. And I think it's really important to show like your brother, sister, all the siblings, or maybe in future for your kids, some of the literature, or maybe music also, because it's helped them to evolve, to see something from other point, to learn something, experiencing the stories without like feeling on their skin.
That's great. And now, how can someone start, a reading habit? And they are busy, the world is busy, people are running up and down to chase, money. Nowadays, they say we are chasing the bag. They call money the bag. So how can I, in a world of chasing bags or chasing the bag, how can I develop a habit of reading?
Well, let me ask you one question.
Please do.
So, like, imagine the situation.
Mhm.
It's evening. You came from like work or institution.
Mhm.
What will you do before sleeping? What will be your like last action? What will you do? How will you um, take take out the stress
If I came from work,
from like work or institution, university?
well,
How did you finish your day?
all right. Today,
Every day,
eh,
usual, like common stuff.
all right. Mhm. I came. My engineer is laughing. Let me remember what I did. Okay.
Okay, maybe I can ask
Okay, no
something.
problem. I'll answer. I really have no problem answering that. It's funny because of what I did. Okay, I was hungry. So the first thing I did, I went straight to the cooking pot.
Yeah, and then you.
I took the food, boiled it, took the food without greeting the rest of my friends who were in the room. And when I was full, I said hello to them.
Mhm.
I took my phone, then I began, going through whatever we were now preparing to have our discussion here. That's what I did.
And then you went to sleep.
No, 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 I never
No,
slept.
you're not sleeping at all. You're okay.
No, I never slept.
Oh
I
my
was about to
god.
sleep, but I made a prejudgment that if I sleep before going to the show, I might even forget.
About the show.
Let me just go and finish the work. Then later I'll sleep after I'm done. My engineer, can you say something? Yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. Before I slept yesterday, I went on my TikTok.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you
So,
wanted? Okay. Let's go.
let's go then.
Mhm.
We have
Mhm.
a TikTok before sleeping.
Mhm.
Do you know that it's bad for your health?
Really?
Yeah, it is. The white light from the phone is making you feel worse, so it's harder to go to sleep. And so you asked me how person can make a habit to read the books. So let's think you are so lazy to read a lot, for example, like more than 200 pages or even like 10 pages or one chapter.
Mhm.
So maybe before like or after going to TikTok,
Mhm.
you will give yourself 10 or 15 minutes
Mhm.
by reading something and then you will go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Firstly, it may help for yourself because you will not have this white light from your phone, so your eyes will not be distracted. Because when we are going to sleep, it must be quite, you know, dark in the room because your eyes quietly connected to the light, and then they feel light. They want to woke up your brain and body. So if your last action before sleeping will not be a phone and it will be like a book, you will not distress yourself and you will sleep better and you will have more knowledge because of reading.
Allah. Brilliant. Wait a minute. So it is a bad habit to scroll on my phone before I sleep.
It's so bad.
Ah, engineer, how are you? Okay, there's someone who's watching us who will do that. I love my people who are here in Ombasa TV. They listen to things keenly with a lot of keenness, but they do the contrary. Can you please request? There's someone who is watching us there, even our engineer over there. I know he will. Let me go through TikTok. Okay, just a minute to ask you a question. What if TikTok is good? I want to go through it as
Do
as
you
I sleep.
remember at least like 10 last videos that you watched yesterday?
I remember nothing.
Yeah,
I
that's the
was just,
reason.
it's fun.
It's scrolling. That is the reason. There are a lot of even scientific researches
Uh-huh.
that now a lot of people have short like clip in mind because the world is so fast right now because of TikTok, Reels in Instagram, Shorts in YouTube. People are not really connected to the video that they are watching. They are like, okay, okay. They are not connecting themselves to this story. That's why short videos like less than 30 seconds are not really good because person will not remember it. And I don't know how about other social media, but in my country there is new trend, and a lot of people are making videos more than 2 or 3 minutes, even like in Reels or TikTok, because it is important. It's making the person to be catched, and there is more opportunities to person to remember what he was watching or she was watching, because when it's short video, especially if it's like funny one without like a specific topic, firstly we will not remember it, secondly it's fast dopamine, and this fast dopamine as fast is going up as fast as going down, and you will not have these good feelings for a long period of time. That's why you are scrolling not like 5-10 minutes just for some videos. You will scroll in at least like a half of an hour or maybe some 2 or 3 hours, because you want to have this like fast dopamine, and obviously will not have it because it's fast videos. So that's why I'm saying to you, so if you can give yourself a time for scrolling a TikTok, why don't you give yourself a time for 10 minutes just per day before sleeping to read at least like 2-3 pages of the book?
I think you're making much sense. Now, to connect this, in Ombasa TV, I have, hosted many guests. And now, to connect the dot to what the other guest from Latvia, you come from Ukraine, and he comes from Latvia here. Now, he told me that in the morning when you wake up, don't ever scroll on TikTok.
Yes. I like his idea. I do the same.
Really?
Yeah. First thing that I do after waking up, I go to the shower and take in cold shower.
A cold shower.
To woke up myself.
No. What if you catch pneumonia?
What?
What if you catch cold? It's a cold shower.
You're going to the shower, you're putting like maybe
Why should you,
18-20 degree, because it's waking you up. It's good for your health because you will be more resilient to the colder temperatures, to the viruses, and also
okay, you know what?
you will woke up yourself faster.
Wait. My good people are watching. There is someone who is watching. Let me recognize them as we continue the great conversation. I'm seeing Mercy Ntenya ready. Mercy, thank you so much. Mercy, stay tuned. Stanley Moniki, what's up in here for literature? I'm seeing Haron Orioki watching. Thank you so much, Haron Orioki. John Mark, where? John Mark, the accent of Olena. I don't know if you're getting it. You must be very keen. If you're not, turn on the captions bell. And as she dispenses wisdom, YouTube will also do the favor to you. Turn on that caption bell. Let me check another person. That is Daniel Mwendwa. Hello, guys. Daniel, we are good. Literature is amazing. That is from Daniel Mwendwa. Thank you so much, Daniel. Stanley Moniki. No TikTok before sleeping. Ombasa TV. Okay, thank you so much for that prick. I'll stop using TikTok before I sleep. I'll start reading books. All right. I'm seeing tuned in, Calford Keroro. Thank you so much, Calford. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your place to be at all times. Now, back to you.
Do you want to know one more thing?
Please,
I
ready.
don't have a TikTok from 2022. Like, I do not have TikTok for 4 years.
Why?
Because I do not see the reason for it. I don't have any purpose to use TikTok.
From 2022?
Yeah.
to 2026.
Yeah.
You don't have TikTok?
Yeah.
Why?
As I said, I do not see the reason to have it.
Hey, flowers, flowers. That is very. Wait a minute. Mhm. So you don't have a reason with it.
Yeah.
You want high valuable content.
Yeah. So if I want to watch something,
YouTube.
I'm going to YouTube, and usually my YouTube full of videos from 25 minutes till an hour or even 2 hours.
That's what you
And
want.
yeah, and also the history of YouTube is um, switched off in my settings, so I do not have recommendations from random channels,
Uh-huh.
and I watch only the channels that I'm subscribed, that I'm a follower of this channel, and I will watch only this channel.
Wait.
So I do not have shorts
Mhm.
because I do not have recommendation, because the story
A short. You want long content.
Yeah.
So that your mind will not behave as the research that you earlier said. That is new. Wait a minute. Engineer, do you have your TikTok account? You know, I have two gadgets, and both my gadgets, even if we go to the most used app, TikTok will be there. And even if we do with your research, even in Africa, TikTok is the most liked, app because it's fast. People don't
It's fast
like
content,
it's fast content. That's
as
true.
I said.
That's la la la. But it's important. You should be having it. Maybe what if you want to watch something that is the trending things that are trending in the moment?
I can go to YouTube and watch videos from people who are showing the trends of life. But I will watch a video for 30 minutes when we will the person, honestly, but like we will speak about every person, every like thing that happened. And for example, in Ukraine there is a blogger. He called like Roma Heni, and he is a person who literally making, it's called like the cringe of the week. He's making the videos every 2 times a week about all the stuff, the most popular stuff that happened in the world. And this video usually from 40 minutes till 1 hour and a half. So twice a week, I know the whole news from the planet because of him without TikTok.
Wow. Wait a minute. Can you shout out to that person that you mentioned? That blogger? Shout out to him. Tell him you are doing a wonderful job. He's watching you over there.
I'm not sure, but if I want to say him thank you for this, he's doing a great job.
The name?
And for followers, I think they need to show something to say.
His name?
His name, Roma Heni.
Roma Heni from Ukraine.
From Ukraine. It's literally mean the word Heni. It's mean that he is like so smart, genius.
Roma Heni, you are a genius and you have been recognized in Ombasa TV. Roma Heni, whenever you'll see this video, know that your flowers are well received. Receive your bouquet of flowers. All right, now just to ask, maybe as people who go to public speaking or anyone who delivers speech, how can you give me 3 importance of being a reader when you want to be a good public speaker?
So, firstly, I think every person before going to somewhere, they need a little bit to read about the topic that they will speak about, because even if they know it for like 100%, they feel like I know it. Obviously, it's the field that I'm boiling the whole my life. We need to revise something. Every time we need to learn. Long life learning is a key point for the whole humanity. You need to recall a lot of stuff because we are not using it every day. So you need to recall it, to catch it again, to your active vocabulary, to your brain to see it. So if you're going to a speech or interview,
Mhm.
you need to revise some information. Maybe you will find something new because world is evolving, world is developing. There are a lot of scientific works that might help you for your speech. There are a lot of just people that want to share their opinion,
Mhm.
and maybe you will catch something from them. Or
Mhm.
instead, you
Mhm.
can see and you're like, no, I don't like this, or I think even it's not just my point at all, not my cup of tea, so we'll take it to make a comparison from me.
Uh-huh.
So when you have revised information,
Mhm.
get something new,
Mhm.
you can go
Mhm.
and speak because you already know about what you will speak.
You have the content.
Yeah.
Ah. Right. And now, how does reading help one to improve in communication?
As I already said,
Yeah.
it's improving your vocabulary.
Mhm.
And also,
Mhm.
we can see not only like this one first character, obviously, this
Mhm.
is not story about one person. This
Mhm.
is a story about a lot of different people in different times with different characters and behavior. We
Mhm.
will see the first person with this special and unique behavior, and
Mhm.
some books not unique because it's just so
Uh-huh.
popular, but all these people will have like a friends or a family or enemies
Uh-huh.
also,
Mhm.
and you can see their behavior, you can see how they are acting,
Mhm.
and like a small information for you,
Mhm.
a lot of people while writing the book,
Mhm.
they are taking some ideas, some part
Uh-huh.
of behaviors from real people, from
Ah.
everyday life. For example, you are sitting in the bus, trolley bus, and somehow you know what people speak about, and a little bit maybe overhear about their speech. So if you're a writer,
Mhm.
you can take the manner of speaking from them. So now you have a character because of the random person in
Ah,
your life
wow.
that you will never see again.
Mhm.
Or maybe some of your relatives are quite unique, or you like or don't like their manner of behavior or speech. You also can create a character by
Mhm.
it,
Ah.
but it will be different character, maybe even different gender,
Mhm.
but the manner
Mhm.
maybe for you like well known
Mhm.
because it's easier to speak about it. So it may help you because you will see all this in the story, you can analyze it, and it may help you in real life for communication.
Brilliant. That is very brilliant. Thank you so much. Good people, sip your drink as we move on to the next chapter. Are you a good reader? Hmm? My good people, are you a good reader? Do you read books?
I
What
hope
book
so.
do you read books? Hmm? What book do you love? What poem do you love? Tell me, the genres that you read. Tell me about the short stories that you read. What is this one book that you read? Right. Do we have that demarcation between reading for fun and reading for personal growth? You know, how can what's your take on that?
Obviously, I think we have this like the border
Mhm,
between it because some books
mhm,
are literally written
mhm,
for rest.
mhm,
uh, I don't know how it's literally called in English,
mhm.
but it's in my language somehow like the beach literature. That means that
Uh-huh.
you are used to read it when you're on a vacation, for example, near to sea.
Mhm,
You're just reading the really easy story with a quite like line plot twist with not really a lot of problems or bad situation. And this is a book for fun. You don't need to think a lot about that, but still it helps you. It helps for your mental health because who don't
mhm,
want to have a rest? And not everyone know how to. So it's one of the way. But there are another type of books that
mhm,
are more wide.
mhm.
There are have more plot twist, like American lines. They have a lot of like these mountains in the
Uh-huh.
story
Mhm,
because you some topics
mhm,
or some chapters you will read them and you feel like it's so fast. You need to catch the information. Sometimes you will not even understand because, for example, if it's fantasy, the whole new world. If it's a huge fantasy,
Mhm.
you need just to put yourself in this world, to connect the dots, to understand what type of humanity is here, what is mentality, how everything is work. Even if it's not like a fantasy book, even if it's, for example, a detective or something from the classic,
Mhm.
you're going to this world because ancient time and all times before us were different. Like right now is different. And also about the modern time, you need to like understand it, you need to think more, or maybe it's a political book. Here you need to even analyze more than in usual book. So you
Ah.
are connecting the new neurons because you are trying to guess, you are trying to create your own strategy. Because if you're really reader and you like to read something that is like called a little bit harder,
Mhm.
so you will think, you will try to guess, you will try to, you know, go before the character to think
Uh-huh.
how it will end. So
Mhm.
you are thinking, you are evolving,
Ah,
obviously.
definitely. That's very, very great. And how can one use, literature to learn different cultures and everything, and know more about traditions and how people live? Can literature be
Firstly,
a tool?
firstly,
Mhm.
people, I think a lot of you
Mhm.
didn't read the books that they gave you at school. You had to. You can start now. It's never late.
It's never late.
Yeah, it's never late.
In your school, which book did you read before you answer that?
I read a lot of Shakespeare's book,
Uh-huh.
also the Kafka,
Mhm.
um, some authors from Germany, some from French.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I didn't see a lot of like from your continent. That's why I found out the book.
The Kingdom.
Yeah, The Kingdom of Soul.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's literally about the continent Africa.
Mhm.
Yeah, so when you're reading classic books, because usually at
Mhm.
school they are giving you classic books.
Mhm.
In these books, you can see the difference and how people behave because culture
Mhm.
connected to mentality.
Mhm.
It's never go in different ways. It every time go like one line.
Mhm.
By this, you can see the difference between thinking,
Mhm.
between behaving of different people if you're reading a book from foreign countries. And also you can see how your ancestors were behaving if you're reading classic books of your country. For
Uh-huh.
example, if you're reading the book from Great Britain,
Mhm.
you will see that they are behaving not that like open. That's a lot of other countries from the south.
Mhm.
And also you can see their culture through their idioms. To be
Ah.
honest, idioms are created from the real time, from the real life. They see something, they connect the dots, they connect the ideas, they think, oh, it's look logical for me. And when we hear like, oh, it's raining cat and dogs, we're like, where are cats? Where are dogs? What a poor animals. But to be honest,
Mhm.
we all know that in Great Britain there are a lot of rainings. Like
Mhm.
rain every time. When you go into London, you waiting for the rain because in every movie and everywhere there is information that's raining, and
Mhm.
honestly, it is. There are even storms. So some centuries ago, there was a situation that there was a really huge storm.
Mhm.
So the water came up and a lot of animals didn't have a place to hide, so unfortunately they like lost their life, and that's why this idiom was created. It's raining cat and dogs. It means that it's really huge rain, it's a storm.
Wait a minute. That is something new to learn. So, the forefathers of English, that idiom was made from whatever that was happening in Germany or London.
In London,
In
yeah.
London. Ah,
They created an idiom literally on their experience. And a lot of idioms in everyday life we have in every country are connected to their real experience. They think it's logical because for them it's usual. And when you go into another country, you listen to their idioms and you're like, they are crazy. They're literally crazy. But for them, they are not.
It's raining cat and dogs. So the cats there and the dogs, those are the animals.
Yeah, they
The
didn't
rain
have.
fell that, and those they had no shelter.
Yeah.
They had no houses and places,
Yeah, and
canals.
after storm, when people went out and they saw the situation,
So it was raining
cats and
dogs.
dogs.
Good people. That's thank you so much for that wisdom. I've never known. I'm a teacher of English. I just teach people and tell them, it's raining cats and dogs. When you write me a good essay, make sure you use that idiom. I don't know the origin.
I really like to look up the etymology of the lot of words.
Wow. You have dug much. Any other that you know? Any other maybe?
It's hard to recall it right now,
Sure,
honestly.
But as we talk, I'm sure you will recall one, maybe with time.
I can say to you one of the Ukrainian idiom.
Give us to
it's
it.
like it's kind of like bad words. We do not use that type of swearing that's used in a lot of other countries. We borrowed it from other countries because in our vocabulary we have it kind of more hilarious. For example, if you are so tired, exhausted of a person, and you don't want to go to this person to go from you, like go away, you will say, I will say it in English. I wish the duck hit you. I think a lot of people are afraid of ducks than if they had saw them in their childhood. In Ukrainian, it sounds like "Найби тебе качка копнула." It's literally.
Wait a minute. Your rapidity is very high. You should tell us in a lower rapidity. What did you just say? Can you tell us now?
It's a phrase that people use.
I need that phrase. I need that phrase.
In English.
In Ukrainian.
And then in English.
Yeah.
In Ukrainian, it sounds like "А найби тебе качка копнула."
Please, can you teach me only that?
Найби.
Anaibu.
Тебе. It's you. Тебе.
Anaibu.
Anaib. Then тебе.
Anaibu. Tebe.
Yes. You.
You.
Anaib. I wish. Тебе. You.
Anaib. I wish. Tebe. You.
It's you. Качка. Duck.
Kachka. Duck.
And push. It's kopнула.
Kopnula.
Yes.
Let's go. Now tell me so that I can say in Ukraine.
Анайби тебе качка копнула.
Качка.
Качка. Качка.
Chika.
Yes. Try to connect. Качка.
Kachka.
Yay!
Now let me say the full word.
Анайби тебе качка копнула.
Kopnula.
Yay!
Kachia.
Тебе качка копнула. It's fun.
Good people, have you learned that word? I really want to hope and wish that you have learned that one. What I can remember, kopnula.
Or there is also a phrase. For example, it's so popular at school when you are sitting, the class is so boring and you are like looking on the walls, on the lights, and your teacher can say to you, are you catching the crows? In Ukrainian it sounds like ловиш гав. It's literally means that you said it. Гав. Lowest how. It's literally mean that you are not listening to, like you are not connected to this word. Because in a childhood, a lot of children used to spend their time outside, so we can connect it.
So they are wasting time.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah.
I love it strong sound. All right, can you take us through your journey, as a lady who grew in, did you grow in Ukrainian?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you take us through your journey of education now that you are resilient as a woman? No, let me use a lady because you're in the level of a lady, right?
Okay.
Is that right with you?
Yeah, okay.
Now, as a lady, can you take us maybe through your journey of childhood, how you got motivated to move on and push on with the education sector?
For a lot of people, I would be a really boring child because I like to study. Like, my summers were like, I went home,
Mhm,
I was reading something, I was helping my parents.
mhm,
In the evening,
mhm,
I might go with the friends somewhere outside
mhm,
to the forest. We have a lot of forests because my country is near to Europe and it's full of forests, a lot of
mhm,
green trees.
mhm,
So we're going over there, or
mhm,
for example, to some places where you can spend time
mhm,
walking, speaking. And then I went home, and
mhm.
usually I start my day with the book and
Uh-huh,
I finish my day with the book because
uh-huh,
I was reading the whole like package of literature for like a year,
mhm,
scholar year,
uh-huh.
during the summer. And then I was
Mhm.
rereading them during the studying because I was so interested in that.
You are a reader.
Yeah,
You read books. So that build up your literature, your communication, because since you stepped in Ombasa TV, your communication has been very fluent. Congrats.
I hope so.
That's great. I've even seen a fan here writing to me, well means that it's an exclamation. So he was like, wait a minute, are my ears functioning? Or the problem is Olena? The problem is not Olena.
Oh my god, I'm not a
Listen,
problem.
listen keenly. Uh-huh. So your journey grew, you loved literature, you loved reading books, and things
Yes.
were good until now you are in the university. Are you in bachelor's degree or you're in master's?
I'm still in my bachelor degree.
Bachelor's.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to ask, I'm curious. Will you go to the PhD level?
I would love, honestly. I have like an idea.
Mhm.
I really want to. I think it's important for me, and it may open the topic even more wide than it is.
You feel like you should head there to the top?
Yeah, I think so. And I want to know more about languages. I want to see it like through the inside, not only outside.
So, let's say, in some few years to come, I'll call you Professor Lena.
Maybe in future, I hope so.
But you're heading there because you have even said it yourself, right?
Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Olena inside Ombasa TV. I don't know. Can you write to us your comment? Write to us something. Write to us something. Someone is saying, look at the comments, Teacher Ombasa. Yes, now I want to read your comments so that we can check on what you have said. What's her name before? I know the agenda of the day, doctor. All right, wait a minute. She is Professor Olena. Did you hear what I said?
I think
Professor.
it's
That's right. All right, let me check.
not time
Stanley,
right now for this.
I know you'll get there. I know, definitely you'll be there in some, few years. Yeah. So she's a learner from Ukrainians. Let me check. Najua ukitoka hapo hiyo lugha imepotea. Take notes. Okay, he's saying whatever you have taught me in Ukrainian, once I'm out of this studio, I'll forget. Copula. I can remember copula.
Here reminds
Remind
the
me.
main word.
Mhm.
It's verb, so it's the most important. So at least something.
I've remembered. I'm on the right lane.
Yeah, you remember right word, and it's verb. The verb of this sentence, of this idiom.
It's the action.
Yeah.
God is good. And good. Can you say all the time because I've remembered? Yes, thank you so much for people who are commenting. Write us your comments. And now, give us your questions as we end it. We are about to end. Give us your questions as we come to the end. Bring your questions. Write us your questions as we move to the next brain point. Now, you were saying about your journey as a, what is one challenge that you have faced as a lady growing? I don't know much about the Ukrainian society, challenges of a lady that you have faced. What is this one challenge that you have faced in any field?
I think that a challenge might be that we still have the difference in different like field and professions, and it's more common. But when I was a child, it wasn't that much common to like a lady, a woman, to came to like masculine professions connected to not like languages but to engineers type or something that is go higher. And because of that, it's also a difference in the salaries. But hopefully, my country is doing something for this right now. And right now, you can see more people that are going to like mathematics, physics, engineering, AI, also computer science. There are not that much girls still. There are more boys, but girls are going. So I hope that it will be even better than it's right now.
That's great. Literature brings that into the limelight.
Yeah,
That in
that in the past times, literature was not allowed to read for women. That's why it's another point that you can read it right now, because previous it was not allowed.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Literature, even, I don't know if you've ever read a book called Adult's House.
Yeah, I think
But the characters, we have Nora, we have Torvald, Helma, we have, Krogstad, something like that. It was written in the time of, women Renaissance, this period. Let me remember that name. I can't really recall the whole name, but it was written in a period where women were seen as dolls, as puppets, as the mere, figures that were little in the society. That's when that book was written. So, literature brings to us the aspect that now, as what? As ladies, it has brought that equality in terms of whatever
we're
that you
going
have
to
said.
it. Still
You
not,
can do
but
any
we are
career.
going to it.
We are going now into it. You can go to any career. We don't have the boundaries that men are supposed to do this. Now it has brought into limelight that no career is meant for men, no career is meant for ladies. Wow. That is the work of literature in our society. Now, how can literature help someone stay resilient in difficult moments?
As I already said, you can see the actions and behavior of other people, so you can take their experience to yourself. And also, sometimes people had to be resilient, and they need to have a rest to have this resilience. You need to know how to help yourself, and for somebody, rest might be in books. Because if you're full of energy, you can stay resilient longer. Also, you can see how other people in these stories are resilient. So why you will not be resilient if the character that is not even like real can be? And usually we can see that it's hyper rated, that they have much more problem that need to say the word, not like just something around them. So why don't we can be resilient if they can?
By the way,
I'm from the country that's right now in the war, and we are resilient, and I'm sure that we will be.
That's very good. And what is this simple book that you recommend for someone who is beginning to read? Just recommend one simple baby book. Let me use the word baby book.
I'm not sure about that, because for someone it might be interesting, for someone not. But I think all of you are watching movies. So think about the type of movie that you like to watch. The genre. Is it fantasy? Is it detectives, thriller, horror, or something? If you catch the genre that you're interested in the most, so take this genre and hide it in the books. Literature also have genders, and a lot of films and series that you're watching literally are created from the books.
Ah,
So if you like something really much as a movie, you can start from the book that are connected to this movie.
wow. Did you say that if I like watching horror movies, I can find a book that is a horror book?
Yeah, for example, by King. Do you know who he is? It's a writer from United States. He also supports Ukraine, so I'm so happy I can show him.
Wow,
And
wow, wow, that's great.
and he is literally the king of horror stories.
King of horror stories.
Yeah,
Ah,
his surname literally written like a king.
ah, wow, wow, that is great. You know, now, I think now that has also even given me some bit of direction. You know, I enjoy watching horror movies. I don't know why. I enjoy watching horror movies, and I'm not scared. I want to see what is
When
what's
people
happening.
feel adrenaline, they also feel a dopamine.
You know, zombies. Have you seen the zombies? Yeah, those movies.
There are books about that also.
I want those books. I'll go after them. I want them. I don't know, engineer. What book do you love? What movies do you love? Engineer, what movies do you love? You're not a fan of movies?
Serious.
Series? You're not a
No,
fan.
at all.
What about you? What movies do you love?
I like to watch a lot of. As I said in the books, that I not read only one genre. The same with the movies. I'm not watching only one type of like films or movies.
Just give me your favorite movie, you know?
The movie that I watched, like at last, it was Hunger Games.
Handle?
Hunger Games.
Hunger
Games.
Girl Games.
Mm,
Oh, no.
Hunger.
Hunger.
When you are
Starving.
yes, starving.
Hunger
Games. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's also
that title
created,
is very critical.
and it's literally
Mhm.
the different movies
Uh-huh.
created by the books.
Hunger movies. Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a post-apocalypse.
I understand it. I get it. Does it have horror? Is it of love? Is it
It's
of
more like thriller because it's taking your emotions. You are so worried about the situation.
tragedy?
Yeah.
Comic?
More tragedy.
Tragedy.
Yeah, but there are some moments that are funny, honestly. You can find something funny for yourself, for your humor.
Right now, how can ladies who are into literature, that's now women, use now literature as a tool to have their voice in the society?
I think firstly it's about words because if the woman know what about to speak, she can be a lead of the topic. Because in a lot of conversations, especially in the conversation that are quite ridiculous, when they want to take the emotions and lead them, if you know the topic better, you will lead the conversation and you will win this like quite game.
So you'll have that, the authoritative communication label.
Yeah, when you are into a topic and you have a lot of facts that you can like put on the table and show them, nobody will try to win you because they have no choice. They will lose.
By the way, if I dare you today to go on a debate, we prepare a topic, we be given a topic, and we do a debating skill test, just a test. Will you win?
It depends on the topic, but maybe I like to speak.
I ask, will you win? Okay, that sounds intimidating because when an opponent asks
it's a rhetorical question because
it's a rhetorical because
because we never know the 100% answer, but sometimes it may be It also depends on the fate, but you just need to put your efforts on something,
Mhm.
and you will have like more percentage of winning or doing something great.
Uh-huh.
But it's never yes or no. The
Mhm.
world is not like black and white. There is a gray
But
between.
you have the, you have that stamina and that physique to say, I can go there and try my level best, right?
Yeah.
That's great. I love the courage. I never was intending to have the debate. I just needed the courage to say, yes, I can do it. I can try. Trying is winning.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the main point.
Mhm.
Trying is winning because the main purpose of debating of different competitions not to win,
Mhm.
it's to be the part of it.
Wow. Be part of it. Good people, we are coming to an end. Bring your question as we finish. We are done. Your question, write it down. I'll answer it. Just a comment here. Representing Machakos University, Kenya. Thank you so much, Connie Sonny Cruz. Thank you so much. This is your presence. This is your good place to be. I'm enjoying your show from Nairobi, Kenya. That is our capital city. Yeah, that is Samuel
Mhm.
Nyachiro. Thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you so much for your presence here. Everyone who is watching, please write us your comment. In the next few minutes, we are ending our live show. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. So, last but not least, that is how they say it. Mm, Maybe in the world of literature, what is this one thing that you would love to motivate any student, any man, any lady, any person who is watching you? What is this one thing that you would say, really, this one thing makes my life good? Not even in the world of reading, in all aspects. What is this one thing that pushes you as Olena from Ukraine?
Try to enjoy your life as much as it is possible
Mhm,
and find the things that are inspiring you
mhm,
by small steps
mhm,
and never give up.
mhm.
You will do your best and you will have the thing that you want in your life.
Wow, never give up. Wow, thank you so much, good people. I know it has been great. It has been very, very, very wonderful. Your presence here, your moments here have really been a profound moment. Thank you so much. We really wish you a blessed night. So, as Olena does her final parting shot, can you say goodbye to her? So it's your turn. Tell them something, tell them bye, and do the ending final parting shot. Let's go, one engineer. That camera should not be near my face. It's for Olena. Let's go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a great night and a great period of time that you have right now because you are from different countries. I wish you luck in inspiring and make yourself the best life that you can.
Wow, brilliant. Thank you. That's great. Thank you so much for appearing here. Thank you for honoring the invitation. Anytime that I call you to tell you be in Ombasa TV, come running helter skelter. And next time when you come, you'll tell me what is the origin of helter skelter.
Okay.
I know you'll do a good research. Running helter skelter, something like that. Have you ever heard of that word?
No, don't
And
understand.
I know when you do the research, you'll give me the origins of that idea.
As I said,
Mhm.
long life learning. They're learning every time.
We are learning every moment. Thank you so much. I've also learned it's raining cats and dogs, cows and hens. Thank you so much. I really wish you a blessed night, good moments ahead, and thank you so much. Anytime I call you here, come, come, come. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
people, we wish you a good night. Just one thing to tell you, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. One thing I leave with you tonight is this. When you wake up in the morning, don't scroll TikTok. Read a book. Another thing to tell you before you sleep. When you go to sleep at night, don't scroll TikTok. Read a book. Thank you so much. May you have a blessed night. And last but not least, I know they're my good people that I promised something great. Pick my email. I've pinned it. It's there already. And do as we done. Are we together? Do as we do it all days. Send your number. Simple as that. Thank you so much. May you have a blessed night. Goodbye. We'll meet some other time. Thank you so much.